this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget God. Which have wrought his judgment, seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. Shalom, everyone. How y'all doing? What it do, family? I'm back. I'm back cooking it up for the haters. I'm back cooking it up for the haters. Okay. Cooking it up. So, if you don't know, this lesson is now up in the online school. Almost a 2-hour lesson. This goes hard. If you checked it out already, all praises to the Most High. Tonight, this is a little snippet, another little snippet of this video you can share with your family members to show them that the New Testament is the slave master's book. I'm going to bring out 5 verses to prove that this is the slave master's book. And if you are following this book or anything pertaining to this New Testament, you are still following the hands of your enemies. You are still believing in your slavery. You are still under the subjection of your enemies. Okay? So this is for all your family members and co-workers and people you may know that love this JC character. Now, we know our enemies are going to love this book anyway. Our enemies are going to love this book because this is their book. So Christianity, they're going to thrive. They're going to love this book regardless. But we have to understand those that are in the truth and our people that are the real chosen people of the Most High God, the Hebrews, they must understand that this is a slave master's book. I'm going to bring out 5 verses, 5 precepts from 5 different New Testament books to confirm this is a slave master's book. Okay? So we're going to bring this out tonight. So if you're following these campers, If you're following these campers that's pushing this JC, Yeshua, or whatever you want to call it, you're following the Slave Master's book. Thank you for that support, family. Appreciate you, King. So hit that like button. Hit that like button. If you're in the building. Check in if you're in the building. Okay, 5 verses. Because I know we love the New Testament. We love this JC character. But I'm doing this for the haters and for those that love this New Testament, that love the idols, and that want to steer our people wrong. We're going to show tonight that this is a slave master's book. Okay, our enemies who enslaved us for many years, hundreds of years, this is their book. Okay, and they've been using this to deceive us. So we're going to bring it out tonight. Now, if you want the full video, it is in the link of this video. In the description of this video, you can check out the full video. It's about 2 hours long. But I'm going to bring out 5 verses so you can show your family members, your co-workers, everybody can see that this is a slave master's book. This is what they use to tame the slaves. And also Hollywood knows this. Okay? Thank you for that support, King. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. So, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Hold on. You know I gotta, where's my, we gotta get the coals burning. The fires burning. All praises to the Most High, family. I'm glad you like those movie connections. Y'all know how I do my work. All glory, praises to the Father for giving me the gift to put things together, make them connections, throw them blows, throw them punches, okay, and hand these devils their asses, okay. That's what we doing. We handing these devils their asses. We shoveling their ish back on them. We are waking up. We tired of the damn lies. We don't need your damn filth or none of your garbage anymore. You can keep your poison. You've been poisoning us enough. Okay, you've been poisoning us enough. You've been giving us enough garbage. You've been tampering everything. We don't want it no more. We shoving this ish back in your face. So, let's get it. The Slave Master's books. We're going to bring out 5. We're going to bring out 5, family. 5 from the Slave Master's book. So don't be surprised. Don't be surprised, okay? Don't be surprised, but definitely show this to your family. So we're going to start with this one here. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 18. Thank you for that support, family. Okay, 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 18. This is from the New Testament. From one of your books in the New Testament. This is a verse they use to keep the slaves, okay, in subjection. Servants, meaning slaves, be subject to your masters with all fear, not only to the good and gentle, but also to the froward or to the harsh. So you see right here, family, this is one verse from one of the New Testament books that they used on the slaves to keep you in subjection. This is one. Okay? And yes, Hollywood knows.
Peter 2:18, slaves, submit yourselves to your masters with all respect.
You see that? Hollywood knows. Be subject to your masters.
Not only to those who are good and considerate, but also to those who are harsh.
You see that? Slaves, servants, be subject to your masters with all fear. This is what they put on the slaves. This is in your New Testament book that you love so much. We love all the stories about JC, but we don't consider this verse right here. We don't consider that. What do you have to say now? What do you have to say about that now? So, I don't want to hear about you a Hebrew, Israelite, or none of that. If you're following this book, you're a Christian, and you're also a slave if you're still following this book, because this is for the slaves. This is for the slaves. Okay? This is for the slaves.
Peter 2:18. Slaves, submit yourselves to your masters with all respect.
You see what it is, family? This is just one. This is just one verse from one book in the New Testament.
Not only to those who are good and considerate, but also to those who are harsh.
That's just one verse, family. That's one verse. One verse. Yeah. Yeah. You see why I go so hard now. You want to continue to follow this book? Be a good slave. Be a good slave then if you want to believe in this JC character. Because this book was for the slaves. Okay, but let's get the next one. Let's pull up the next one. That was one. Here's two. Let's get the next one in rotation. Where we at? Where we at? Ephesians. Okay, Ephesians. Chapter 6, verse 5 and 6. Servants, slaves, be obedient to them that are your masters, according to the flesh. With fear. With fear. They wanted you to fear them. You know we only supposed to fear the Most High God. But they wanted you to fear them, bringing you in subjection. Okay? Be obedient to your masters, your slave masters. Okay? With fear and trembling, in singleness of your heart, as unto JC. You see that? You see that. Using your JC character in the midst of this. Not with eye service as men pleasers, but as the servants of Christ. Right, right. Be a good slave now for JC, okay? Doing the will of God from the heart. You see how they're using the Most High? Like this is the will of God. Again, this is another verse, okay? This is another verse. This is verse 2, okay? This is actually 2 and 1 here. But this is the second verse, pretty much, that I'm showing from another book in the New Testament, okay, to confirm that this is a slave master's book. Okay, this is a slave master's book. This is not a Hebrew Israelite book. This was a book to keep the slaves contained. The slaves contained. So again, if you are following this book in any of the stories concerning JC and his made-up life that I exposed, if you join my online school or watch any of my videos, I've exposed this character to the ground. Everybody know I done burnt this character down to the ground. I done burnt this damn idol down to the ground. So if you're believing in any of that, you have to consider this verse right here. You have to consider these verses. If you're going to believe in JC and all those other stuff about him, you must believe in your slavery, in your captivity, and in your subjection to these people as well. And you better be a good damn slave. Okay? You better be a good damn slave and a good Christian then. Okay? So we're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it moving to the third book. Okay? Colossians chapter 3, verse 22 to 23. Servants, again, Slaves, obey in all things your masters according to the flesh. Again, they're using this book to tame you. To tame you. Obey in all things your masters according to the flesh, not with eye service as men pleasers, but in singleness of heart, fearing God. Right. Because JC is the God of the New Testament. Okay? Making you obey. That's right. That's why we obey these people. And once they kill us, they do all this stuff to us, then we start calling on JC. Okay? And whatsoever ye do, do it heartily as to the Lord and not unto men. You see that? Bringing you in bondage, mental bondage. Okay? In mental bondage. Again, this is the third book. The third book, we bringing out 5 verses to prove this New Testament is a slave master's book. This is the third book here.
Slaves, honor your earthly masters in everything. And do it not only when their eyes are on you.
You see that? Hollywood knows. Hollywood knows. They know. Yeah, they know. Uh-huh.
And to curry their favor. But do it with sincerity of heart and reverence for the Lord.
Yeah. Exactly. Hollywood knows. They know. Okay, again, this is the third book. The third book confirming this New Testament is a slave master's book. Okay? Obey in all things your masters. Yeah. That's right.
Slaves, honor your earthly masters in everything. And do it not only when their eyes are on you.
You better obey your slave masters. You like JC so much? You are obeying your slave masters. That's exactly what you're doing. By believing in this JC character, you are obeying your slave masters because they came up with that garbage. They came up with that BS. And that's what you're doing by believing in it. So you can follow these campers that's pushing this Yeshua shy, this JC character. They're all following their slave masters. That's why they put these symbols and stuff on their garments and on their clothes like they're slave masters. That's why they do those things. And I've exposed that so many times. Okay, because this is a slave master's book and they have to follow master. They got to follow master.
Earthly masters in everything. And do it not only when their eyes are on you.
Okay, so Hollywood knows what's up. They understand quite clear. Okay, this is the third book. Again.
And to curry their favor. But do it with sincerity of heart and reverence for the Lord.
Yeah. Okay. Share this with your family members. Share this with these Israelite campers. You gotta share this because if we don't wake up, family, we don't understand. This is a slave master's book. Let's get it again.
Slaves, honor your earthly masters in everything. And do it not only when their eyes are on you.
He said obey Joe Biden and get vaxxed. Exactly. Obey Joe Biden and get vaxxed. If not, you're not as smart as I thought you were, like he said. Oh, y'all funny in the comment section. Oh my gosh. Y'all making me laugh, man. Oh, exactly. Obey your slave masters. You might as well. You already obeying the book. We loving everything that they've shoved down our throats. So you might as well go get vaxxed, right? Might as well go get vaxxed if you gonna follow the New Testament. If you gonna believe in JC even said, obey your masters, pretty much. He said agree with your adversary. So if you think you're believing in this your shower shy character and you think he's coming back for you, he's the one that's telling you to obey your adversaries. Okay, agree with your adversaries. So Joe Biden said go get vax, so you're not as smart as I thought you were. Okay.
Slave under your
Anyways,
earthly masters in everything. And do it not only when their eyes are on you.
that's the third book. Now we go into the fourth book. First Timothy chapter 6, verse 1. Let as many servants, slaves, as are under the yoke count their own masters worthy of all honor. The fourth book here. That the name of God and his doctrine be not blasphemed. Okay? What does it look like, family? What does it sound like? You asking me, do I not agree with the New Testament? That's like telling me, do I agree with my slave masters? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. I don't agree with the New Testament. What do you think this video and this live is for? Hell no, I don't agree with the New Testament. Hell to the no. That's like telling me, do I agree with the vax? With the vax? Let as many servants as are under the yoke count their own masters worthy of all honor, that the name of God and his doctrine be not blasphemed. You see how they use the Most High? You see that? You see that? This is written by your enemies, exactly. Precisely. Precisely, family. Okay? Let as many servants, slaves that are under the yoke. Remember the Most High said, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies. This is your enemy's book, which the Most High shall send against you in hunger, thirst, nakedness, and want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon your neck until he has destroyed you. So, when the New Testament came into play, let as many slaves as are under the yoke count their own masters worthy of all honor. Now we can fully understand who is behind this book. You see that? You see that? You could buy it off of eBay, family. You could buy it off of eBay, the Holy Scriptures. Okay, this is the fourth book. Knowledge puffed up? There's no knowledge puffed up. I am showing you that this is the Slavemaster's book. So you can take your Christian ass on. Okay? You can take that Christian garbage somewhere else, family. You're on the wrong channel. If you think those New Testament verses are going to save you, you think those New Testament verses are going to save you on this live? No. They're not going to save you on this live. Okay? They're not going to save you, buddy. You have no clue. You have no clue. So you go on ahead. Go on ahead and follow the Slavemaster's book. That's your problem. That's your deception. Okay? That's your deception. But you're here, right? You must like something on this channel. You must like something on this video. So y'all see, this is the fourth book. This is the fourth book, family, confirming our bondage. Okay, that's First Timothy chapter 6, verse 1. Okay. And it's okay. You say y'all so focused on hurt and unforgiveness from your oppressor that you have denied salvation for the sake salvation from who? You don't understand. We have destroyed JC on this channel. You are on the wrong channel. We have killed and murdered your JC character and his false salvation on this channel. You have no idea. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. You can say what you want. You can say what you want. Okay? You can say what you want. But that New Testament is not going to save you, buddy. Your JC character, he's just a figment of your imagination, man. I'm sorry, bud. But guess what? You're here on my live. So you're on the wrong channel. I'm sorry, this is not a I love JC Kumbaya channel. I'm sorry. You better go follow one of those camps. You better follow Creflo Dollar. You better follow TD Jakes. You better follow that Indian guy. You better follow Peter Popoff if you want that sermon on this channel. Because it ain't happening, buddy. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Okay? Sorry. So anyways, this is the fourth book to expose that the New Testament is a slave master's book. Okay? We got one more though. We got one more. This is the fifth one. Titus chapter 2 verse 9. Exhort servants, slaves, to be obedient unto their own masters. again, and to please them well in all things. Not answering again. Do you see this verse here, family? This is the fifth verse right here. The fifth verse confirming and proving the New Testament is a slave master's book. This is the fifth verse from the fifth book. Okay? It's okay. Let me remove this idol worshiper. Okay? You want to believe in JC? You go on ahead. We cook up false gods on this channel here. Okay, we cook up lies, and that's exactly what we're doing tonight. Okay, so again, we see this is the fifth verse from the fifth book, confirming this is a slave master's book, telling you to exhort servants or slaves to be obedient unto their masters and to please them well in all things. That's slavery. That's damn slavery. That's slavery.
Exhort servants to be obedient to their own masters and to please them well in all things, not answering again.
And Hollywood understands that. That is slavery. It's enough of this BS. It's time we wake up. It's time we wake up. It's time we wake up. You see that?
Exhort servants to be obedient to their own masters and to please them well in all things, not answering again.
So again, the fifth verse from the fifth book proving the New Testament is a slave master's book. Okay, when we came into captivity, they gave us this garbage. They gave us this nonsense. Okay? Right there, family. 5 verses from 5 different books in the New Testament confirming New Testament is a slave master's book. It is not our book. So if you are going to believe all the stories about JC or whatever this character that they have created inside this book, you have to acknowledge all these verses that I brought out tonight from 5 different books confirming the New Testament is a slave master's book. These people came up with this stuff to keep us in subjection to them, to keep us worshiping them, working and serving them, and brainwashing us with this book to keep that position. Okay? So, right there, it's a done deal. Okay? It's a done deal. Right there. 5th book, 5th verse. Okay? Let's go here. Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. Okay? That's when you have these police officers on these horses. They're the real servants. And princes, that's us walking as servants because we are now in their hands. Okay? We are in their hands. So things have changed. They have flipped things around. Okay? The Most High said he would do this to us. As I brought out here, we would serve our enemies. Okay? For disobedience, for worshiping false gods. That's the reason why we in this mess. For worshiping false gods in the first place. Okay? I already showed y'all that's your enemy's God. Okay? That's our enemy's God. They worship this JC character. And then they flipped it on us. They flipped it on us. But we waking up. Oh, we waking up. Yeah. Okay? We waking up. We waking up. We waking up out of that spell. We waking up out of the foolishness. So yeah, I had to do this live for these damn idol worshipers and these damn fake camps pushing this Slavemaster'S book on you. So there it is. If you want to catch the full video, the link is in the description of this live. Okay? So yeah, New Testament, the Slavemaster'S book. Okay? Yeah.
Peter 2:18. Slaves, submit yourselves to your masters with all respect.
It's time we wake up, family.
Slaves, honor your earthly masters in everything. And do it not only when their eyes are on you.
It's time we wake up, family.
Exhort servants to be obedient to their own masters and to please them well
It's
in
time
all
we
things,
wake
not
up,
answering
family. What JC said? Matthew 23 verse 10. Neither be ye called masters, for one is your master, even Christ. So JC said one is your master. He is your master. Why? Because he is representing the slave masters. But what did the Most High tell you in the law? Deuteronomy 6:4. Hear, O Israel, the Most High, our God, is one Lord. But JC saying, for one is your master. He is your master. He's taking the place as your God. But Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 8, there is one wise and greatly to be feared, the Most High sitting on his throne. So we know JC is a damn liar. He's a damn liar. Because what are you worshiping? The devil. The devil. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's who you're worshiping. Okay? That's who you're worshiping. Uh-huh. It's time we wake up.
Peter 2:18. Slaves, submit yourselves to your masters with all respect.
It's time we wake up, family.
Slaves, honor your earthly masters in everything. And do it not only when their eyes are on you.
It's time we wake up, family. We waking up.
Exhort servants to be obedient to their own masters and to please them well in all things, not answering
You
again.
were born and to curry their favor, but do it with sincerity of heart and reverence for the Lord.
We waking up.
Not only to those who are good and considerate, but also to those who are harsh.
So y'all see what it is. Support the channel if you can. Support the channel if you can. Again, official video is up in the online school. Okay, this is about a 2-hour breakdown. All right, it is up. It is done. Your boy put in tremendous work. You can share this video with your camp members, friends, family, all of that, so they can see what it is. This is a Slave Master's book. 5 verses from 5 different books in the New Testament. Okay, so again, if you're going to believe in this JC character or whatever you want to call him, and all the stories and stuff that they put in that book, you have to consider the 5 verses I showed tonight that are confirming this is a Slave Master's book. So there's no I'm a Hebrew Israelite and all of that, and you're following this book. You might as well call yourself a Christian and a good slave. That's it. Bottom line. Bottom line. So there it is, family. There it is. Okay. Nope, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You Christians, that ain't working on this channel. I'm gonna just give you a news flash, Christians. The silliness that you're saying is Christianity. We don't believe in Christianity over here. We don't believe in that garbage. Okay? You must have not followed my channel then. You're on the wrong channel. I feel so sorry for you. I feel so sorry for you. You trying to sprinkle me with this JC crack magic? You're doing it on the wrong channel. You're doing it on the wrong channel, family. We've killed this JC character. I've exposed so many lies on this channel, considering your JC character, that it's just I don't even know where to begin. You should just run through my channel, run through my videos, and you will see. It just, you can't sprinkle me with this these New Testament crack magic verses. It's not helping. It's not gonna sway me. It's not gonna persuade me, move me. It's just gonna make me laugh. Now you're trying to tickle me. Listen, it's a funny thing. Unless you're trying to tickle me with verses, all I can do is laugh. But you're not gonna persuade me. I understand the Most High God's law. Okay, so this not happening. Okay. Now, if you're talking about atonement, JC was not no atonement. Does the Most High accept the sacrifice of an innocent man? Is that what you're saying? Are you telling me the Most High God accepts the sacrifice of an innocent man? Because if he does, I'm going to tell you to go to my video, JC Exposed. Okay? The Most High does not accept the sacrifice of an innocent man. Okay? You clearly do not know the law, but I'm not going to argue with you. You say, you see it in my face, I have no response to those things. I've already exposed all of that. Everything you've showed me, I've exposed all of that already. Okay? The law does save. You need some wisdom. The law does save. You need to study, man. You need to study. 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 You need to stu You need to study. You ain't watch my videos, because if you did, you ain't learned a damn thing. You can't tell me you watch my videos and you still talking this JC garbage. You ain't watch my videos. You ain't watch my videos. I don't know who you watch, but you ain't watch my videos. Okay? I don't speak those things in hate. I speak it in love. Come on. Miss me with the Christianity, family. Miss me with the Christianity. So you clearly didn't learn anything. You clearly didn't learn anything. Okay? The Most High said, okay, every man shall die for his own sin. That's in the law. Deuteronomy chapter 24, verse 16. Every man shall die for his own sin. You telling me the Most High God is going against his own law? You telling me the Most High God is going against his own law? You don't study. That's what I'm saying. You're just tickling me right now because I've exposed all of this. Most High says no man shall die for another man's sins. But you're telling me about this JC character that he died for our sins. That's a direct cut against the Father's law. He got to be looking for the rapture. He got to be looking for the rapture. That's why I said you ain't watch my videos. You ain't watch my videos. If you did, you would have seen how bad I've done this idol. Yes, every man will die for his own sin. Why are you talking about me? If that's the case, you got to say yourself. Clearly, you don't study, fam. You don't study, man. You said the sacrificial system is in the OT. So you're saying the OT is done away with? Foolish ones, man. Foolish ones. The Father has discontinued us from the law. We have to make supplication to our God. Okay? You read in Hosea, the Most High wants the sacrifice of our lips. Okay? The sacrifice of our lips and our behavior. He wants us to turn from our sin. Okay? The Most High says, wash thine mind from wickedness that thou mayest be saved. It's in Jeremiah. Wash your mind from wickedness that thou mayest be saved. Didn't say nothing about believing in another man for his so-called offering. Okay? Again, you don't study. Thank you for that support, family. Okay? Try studying, man. Try studying. Okay? I'm not gonna repeat myself. I didn't did the work already. Those who understand are gonna understand. So, anyways, y'all see what it is. We moving on. Okay, and that's crazy. That's what people need. They need to seek the Most High God. It's funny, Christians that have all the New Testament verses, but don't know a damn thing about the Most High. Don't know nothing from what they call the Old Testament. Don't know nothing. They share all these New Testament verses, all these New Testament scriptures, but don't know nothing. Most High said, every man shall die for his own sin. And you telling me to believe in a man that died for my sins. That's what you tell me. It goes directly against the Father's law. They don't study. They don't study. They just like to be, they love this stupidity. We love foolishness. Okay? Emmanuel, God with us. Oh my gosh. Man. This is hilarious. This is just jokes tonight, man. This is jokes tonight. Where were you when I was cooking up this devil and exposing all these things? Where were you? Because you weren't around. He said the Father came as a man. I'm done. Hey, yo, I'm done, family. He said the Father came as a man. I'm done. I am done. I cannot converse with Christians. I cannot. I cannot. He said the Father came as a man. The Father came as a man. What? Yo, this is why I gotta go. You're on the wrong channel, family. You're on the wrong channel. Oh my God. You, family. You just. I and see that's the beautiful thing. I've done my work. I've killed this character. So this is just funny to me. He said JC loves me. Does he really? He loves me, huh? That's why he said for me to, when I get hit, to turn my other cheek, right? And let my enemies hit me on the other cheek because he loves me so much, right? He said agree with my adversaries because he loves me so much. So all these people that are out here killing my people, poisoning my people, he wants me to agree with them and love them because that's the love of JC, right? You see how stupid that sounds? This is why I can never go to church. This is why I can never go to church. I can never have a conversation with a damn Christian because you have confirmed how stupid and ignorant and foolish and retarded Christianity is. Christianity is the most retarded religion ever. The most retarded religion ever. Ever. It's just pure stupidity. Like, get your stupid self out of my face. You are dismissed. Get the freak out of here. I cannot. If we were having a real conversation in real life, I would have to go. I could not sit there and talk with you. I'm out. Soon as you start uttering anything about Jesus loves you and all this other, I'm gone. Run. And that's to y'all. Anybody, go. Go. That's what the Most High says. Converse with those that are dealing with his law. Okay? Converse with those that are dealing with his law. Because outside of that, it's stupidity. It's stupid. It's foolish. It's garbage. It's garbage. It's garbage. He said God is sending true men filled with the Holy Spirit to convict you with the power of God. Okay, Peter Popoff. Sure, you're right. So yeah, y'all see what it is, family. Okay, New Testament, Slavemaster's book. Okay, 5 verses, 5 different books confirming the New Testament is a Slavemaster's book. Okay, but you see what happens? Christianity, they try to sidetrack you, try to throw you off. We've already killed all of these things. We've already exposed all of these things. We've burnt this idol and all his false teachings and all his lies. We've burnt it all down to a crisp, and we burnt it down to the ground. This is just one of those icings on the cake. This is just one of those nails in a coffin. He said, "True men." That's why it's like, yo, don't tickle me, man. Don't tickle me, because it's just all laughs. It's just all laughs from this point on, family. There's nothing you can tell me about the New Testament that can ever convince me to believe in that book, to believe in anything Christianity says. It's just, you might as well just tell me to go get vaccinated. That's all. You better off telling me to go get vaccinated if you're telling me to believe in JC. That's all. And that's just, I'm going to just leave it on that note right there, family. So, oh my gosh. Yeah, he loving the Slavemaster's book. He loving the Slavemaster's book. Okay? Okay, let me drag his Christian out of here. Okay, it was nice chatting with you. Okay, I hope JC has a nice furnished room in heaven for you, like he said. JC said he's going to have a room for you in heaven, right? JC said he's going to prepare a place for you in heaven. So, yeah. Exactly. Y'all tell him. Tell him. Better get right. Better seek the Most High. Because all this foolishness is going to come to an end. All these lies is going to come to an end. So, your best to get right. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with y'all. Put that up. I didn't want to go too hard and too long in this. I'm about to play some more clips. Okay.
Peter 2:18. Slaves, submit yourselves to your masters with all respect. Slaves, honor your earthly masters in everything. And do it not only when their eyes are on you, not only to those who are good and considerate, but also to those who are harsh. And to curry their favor, but do it with sincerity of heart and reverence for the Lord.
Exhort servants to be obedient to their own masters and to please them well in all things, not answering
You
again.
were bought.
Yo, y'all Christians is crazy. I got the Christians mad tonight. Yes. Yes. We pissing y'all off. So happy to piss y'all off. Yes. Yeah. We waking up. The Most High's children is waking up. He's waking up, and we gonna be ready for you. When the Most High return for his people, best to believe it's on. Best to believe it's on and popping. It's on and popping. Y'all Christians in the wrong chat, but I'm so happy y'all here. Yes. I'm so happy y'all here, man. We are awakened. Now that I have y'all attention, I am so happy to have your attention. So while I have the platform, I'm gonna just say this. That's your ass, Mr. Postman. It's a wrap for you when the Most High returns. Okay? It's a wrap for you Christians. Okay? When the Most High returns. Okay? So you're believing in this idol, JC, it's a wrap for you. So let me tell you while I have your attention. Because the Most High God is waking up his people. Okay? Yes, he is. So yeah, it's on. It's on. And you ain't gonna like that day. Because JC is not returning. Sorry to tell you. He's not returning. Jeepers Creepers is not coming. Jeepers Creepers is not returning. It's going to be the Most High God putting a smackdown on your tail. I'm going to tell you that right now. So yeah, go on ahead. Believe in JC. Believe. Because that's all it is, just a belief. We have culture, though. We have a history, we have culture. We are the Hebrew Israelites, the true children of the Most High God. And once he returns for his children, once we seek him, we will be stomping a mud hole in your, okay? Just so you know, quiet is kept. We will be stomping a hole in your behind, okay? Because you didn't had us in subjection for a long time. So, it's only but right that I let you know. It's only right. It's only right. So, if you are trying to convince anybody in this live about JC, it's not happening. It's not working. But I'm so happy you're here. Lack of security shows itself? What the hell are you talking about? See, just like the damn New Testament, you just say all sorts of wild, stupid stuff that don't make no damn sense. Your lack of security shows itself. What the hell are you talking about? And when you're confronted by the Holy Spirit-filled men, you will repent. The power of God will overtake you. Do you know how you sound? Do you know how you sound? This is why it's just like you guys make me laugh, man. You guys make me laugh. I don't go for that propaganda, that New Testament Christian propaganda. We're past that. I'm sorry. Hate to tell you. I hate to tell you. Sorry, Elijah. I'm sorry. It doesn't work here. Oh, we know very well what the Most High will do. But all we're saying is that, you know your boy JC, the one you call Jesus Christ? He's false. He's an idol. So now that you're here, we just want to let you know that the Most High God never sent that character. Okay, I just want you to know that. The Most High God doesn't need to send a man, okay, to die for the sins of the world. You know, if you read the Old Testament stories, he killed all the wicked. Okay, he killed all the wicked. So JC, they said he died for the wicked. Most High doesn't do that. He kills the wicked. He doesn't send an innocent man to die for the wicked. So that just shows you just don't read. Okay, have a good night, trolls. Have a good night. Have a good night. Have a good night. So anyways, family, that's what it is. It's a Reynolds. It's a wrap. Once again, the video is up in the online school. At the end of the week, I will have the movie breakdown ready. Okay. All praises to the Most High. I've been cooking up this false idol for a long time. And this is by far one of the biggest videos to confirm this is a Slavemaster'S book. We moving right along. And we pushing. We pushing. We pushing, we pushing, we pushing. So just prepare yourselves. Okay. Anyways, I'm about to get off here, family, and prepare for this next special live coming up. Exactly. They just don't know. They just don't know. Christianity is going to be obliterated. All that you've ever believed in with this character is going to be destroyed. Okay? So, you have been warned by the true prophets of the Most High God, by the true teachers of the Most High God, okay, who understand the law, statutes, and commandments, okay? Yeah. That's what the Most High is worried about, his law. It's not worried about no man and what some man came to do, okay? So we killed all that. All right? You coming up on here, you're on the wrong channel. Exactly, family. They don't read. But you know what? It's just one of those things. It's just by default, you know. Catholicism, the Christian church, is no different than believing in the garbage that they push today on television. You know, they push stuff about the vax and all that. The same people that are believing the information about the vax and, oh, this is good for you, and da 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 da, these are the same people that are believing in Christianity and what this book is saying. It's the same people. pushing the same damn lies, and then the people, the sheeple, believe it, and then they repeat it. So Christianity is no different than believing in the vax. It's no different than believing in the school system and their education. It's no different than believing in the medications and stuff that they say is good for you, but it has all these negative side effects. It's the same damn thing. Same damn thing. Okay? So we are awakened and we're hip to the BS. We hip to the garbage. Anyways, before they mess with my feed, because I see the things, they slowing my joint up, they mess with my feed. Let me get out of here, y'all. Let me dip out of here. On that note, family, y'all have a good night. Support the channel if you can. Join the online school. Video is up. I'm out of here. Y'all be good, man. Let me get ghost.
And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget God. Seek righteousness.